Enrique Dans, who's Professor of Innovation at the IE Business School and joins us now from the Spanish capital, Madrid. Enrique, welcome to the program. I'm a father, my producer's a father, my editor is a father. I imagine quite a few of our cameramen here in the studio are fathers. Obviously, they're mothers in the office as well. And every single one of us is wondering, is it our responsibility to police our kids, or is it down to the companies to do the right thing as far as we, the parents, are concerned?
As parents, the logical thing to do is to know what your kids' whereabouts. It's important to understand what are they doing online, who are they talking to, or with whom are they relating. So this is nothing new. I mean, it's pretty much like when I was a kid and I was playing with other kids. My parents always knew what I was doing or where I was every single moment. If I was with someone or so the issue is. Social media is here to stay, and we know that. The important thing right now is to train our kids in how to use it, capture all these or intercept all these negative connotations, and be particularly aware that companies like Facebook, well, they are always aware of the effects, but they are always trying to maximize their business model. So they are trying to get our kids to use it more and more. Pretty much all the time, and this is what we need to bear in mind. I mean, how to control this usage instead of just preventing it, because it's here to stay.
Yeah, I mean, you regularly hear from these big tech companies and they're doing things which you kind of nod your head and think, yeah, okay, I like that idea. Just about half an hour ago, before I came into the studio, I saw that YouTube is taking down all anti-vaxxer material from its platform. The thing is, I'm not sure if it's actually possible for a parent nowadays to know every single contact in their child's phone. So then it becomes an issue of how the companies have a responsibility towards the children. Is there an issue of exploitation happening here? Look, I'll give you one example, and this will have happened in other countries in the world, I'm sure. In the UK recently, a father was saying that my child wouldn't have committed suicide if it hadn't been for social media, because social media helped him to find out how he could kill himself.
The answer is communication. I mean, we need to communicate. It's not policing our kids. It's not trying to know everything or what they're doing or with whom are they talking to every single time. If we do that, they will end up opening other accounts with other names just to try to deceive us. So the idea is not to become a policeman. The idea is to become someone who's a reference. I mean, if our kids see their parents as people who don't really understand how social media works, well, they are not going to, we lose legitimacy in that regard. Of course, the companies need to do many things too. I mean, what companies cannot do is apologize all the time. I mean, if we ask what is Facebook up to, well, Facebook is constantly apologizing. And that makes no sense. Facebook is perfectly aware of all the negative effects, but they just apologize every now and then. So Facebook, if Mark Zuckerberg was a driver, he would have been unable to drive for quite some time right now. I mean, think about a point system. Okay, he would have been punished and without driving for I don't know how many years ago. So enough apologizing, and we need to ask them to become regulated. And actually, there's a major regulatory offensive against the so-called big tech companies right now all over the world.
Yeah, Enrique, you know what? We're going to have to leave it there, but really, really interesting analysis. And thanks so much for sharing it with us. Enrique Dans from Madrid.